Good evening. Once again, it is the Crown King Nothing JMT. Metallica wrote that song about me. Where is your Crown King Nothing? Right here before your eyes. The Crown King Nothing JMT at your service. Mm. Cheers. You know, I always think about back then. I always think about where we came from. I'm talking about the human race as a whole, not just what group you belong to or what nationality you belong to. I think of the human race as a whole a lot. And I think I'm going to have to come back to that. But let's say I was around 1,000 years back or whatever, ruling somewhere as a king. Thinking I would always dread the notion or the act or the confession from one of the king's men that would openly tell me that our type cannot get the job done. My first response would be, I cannot hear you. And if he were to say it again, our type cannot get the job done, I'd say it again. I cannot hear you. So at that point, he would probably speak up louder and say, our type cannot get the job done. And of course, I would have to say it a little louder. I cannot hear you. Get the picture. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm saying I can't hear anybody. I guess in a way, I feel I can't relate to anybody. I mean, I can, but if you can understand that, then you're well on your way. Uh, just got a phone call, but I'm doing a video, sir. I'm doing a video, sir. Anyway, what to do about things? Damn it. Right now, it's all good, man. It's like that Alice in Chains song, man. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly. It's kind of like that, if you can understand that. But you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Alice in Chains. Does anybody even know Alice in Chains, man? I had a. I was at a bar probably about, I want to say about 2 months ago, and I was wearing my Deadhead sweater. The bartender turns around. He's like, "Oh man, I ain't seen a Deadhead shirt in a long time." He's right. Or the Deadheads just gone. I think the Deadheads are gone. The Deadheads are gone. I bought me a Deadhead CD the other day. Had St. Stephen's on it, Rosemary, Trucking, all those great songs by the Dead. Mm. I caught a Doors box set too. Box set, a Doors box set. I had to snatch that up because that's like rare, really, really rare. Yeah, it was kind of pricey, but I mean I could handle it. You know, remember I'm the Crown King. Nothing. That means I'm in the same boat as the people. The only difference is I'm out of the 8 billion people that are in the world. Unfortunately, I'm it for of the good. I'll get around to spawning more good people, but I haven't done it yet. Got some decisions to make about the future. As you have to make decisions about the future. Yep. The future. The wave of the future. Think about the future. Think about the future. And you got to ask yourself, is the future JMT? It's okay if you don't like my videos. You don't have to. I like my videos. I really do. Actually, nobody's even watching this shit, and that's okay. You know, it's okay. To even get on the what is it called? You know what I'm talking about. To even get on, you gotta have hundreds of videos, and the well, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Getting things done. It's rough, man. What is my next move in life? Be affected by life. Ginger beer. I have grown to like, and I have taken a special liking to ginger beer. A nice non alcoholic beverage for you. 9 o'clock. So, yeah. I was going to go work out today, but I ended up writing some music on the old guitar. Nice music. I pretty much compose my own music, original music. The Crown King, nothing. JMT. Yeah. Oh man. I think that I think there's a lot of people out there, you know. There's a lot of people out there that, their parents are proud of them, But their parents are proud of them. Are your parents proud of you? If so, that's good. Give yourself a pat on the back, and then give your parents a pat on their back, and let them know they've done an excellent job with you. This is coming directly from the Crown King Nothing, JMT. The Crown King Nothing. A king with no men, a king with no horses, a king with no castle, a king with no queen, a king with no bishops, a king with no pawns, a king with nothing. The Crown King Nothing, JMT. But you know what, though? There's been people out there that said I got an ego, and that's crazy as hell. Because, how am I not humble? I've been humble. The thing about it is in your humbleness, keep it together in your humbleness, because in your humbleness, people tend to notice one that is humble, and humble gets no respect at all. Nothing, But, there was a time where it was respected. It was rare, but that day is gone now, ladies and gentlemen. None of you are humble, and none of you are good. But it's okay. It's okay. It ain't all your fault, but you're going to have to take a little bit of responsibility for that. Me holding that weight of the world on my shoulders as the only good person in the world, well, so you think you're good, but you're not. You think you're humble, but you're not. The way to it is denying yourself the world. And I know that's hard. That's hard for a lot of people. Try this. Start denying yourself small things. Instead of having your cup of coffee, just don't go to Starbucks. Start off small. Start denying yourself a cup of coffee. Yeah. Just deny yourself a cup of coffee. Start there. Start small. You know. Hey, JMT, did you watch the basketball game? No, I did not. Well, what's your deal, buddy? You don't like the game? There was one time in my life I watched the game. I did watch the game when all the greats were playing, when Magic was playing, when Jordan was playing, and all that. And even after that, every now and again, you know, I glance at it, but no, for the most part, no. No basketball, no sports. If they occupy your mind with that, if all you give a fuck about is the basketball game or the baseball game or whatever game that they have for you to watch, you will never get serious about what's really happening out here. If you got one of these, put it up to your ear and let those vibrations send waves to your brain, man. It's soothing. Hey, officer. Oh my God. Our wars that we have going on right now, we got a couple of them. Well, yeah, we got a couple wars going on right now. And the thing about it is, shit. Fuck. What was that? So sports. If you're watching sports, man, I don't know. There's a lot going on right now. You don't want to be asleep. You want to sleep less and be awake most of the time. But if they can distract you with the sports to take your attention away from what's really going on out here, well then, and they've done a hell of a job of doing that. They've done a really good job of doing that, you know, because there's shit going on right now, and people don't give a fuck, man, as long as the game is on, the football game is on, or the basketball game is on. It's crazy, you know. But I'll tell you, what's really phenomenal. Like I said, I mentioned earlier about when the athletes die mysteriously. You know, they made certain athletes gods. They made them gods. I'll give you a good example. Well, I'm 19 minutes in. I tell you what, I'll let you know the rest of my thoughts in the next video. Until then, in the words of the great, late Jerry Springer, take care of yourselves and each other.